We've got Bitcoin merchants and marketing with Bitcoin today. Hopefully more and more people keep using Bitcoin and accept it at their companies, at their little cafes, restaurants, whatever they use. Any company that is open to the idea of using cryptocurrencies and accepting it and storing a little bit, having some payments go through, they're up ahead behind their up ahead above their competition, because their competition is like, wait, what's going on? What is Bitcoin? My name is Mike or Kubera. Let's discuss that today. So what's one of the primary advantages to being able to say you're a Bitcoin friendly company? That sounds weird. Hi, we're a Bitcoin friendly company. Well, you open yourself up to a new audience and you show that you're up for anything. You're an open company. You're inviting. No, but seriously, it's another avenue of paying. So maybe a consumer doesn't like PayPal or using their credit cards or debit cards. Maybe it's easier for them in that very given moment to say, you know what, Bitcoin, here we go. Send from one wallet to another. If you're like Amazon, if you're going on Facebook and you're like, I want to send through this, or maybe you're watching a live streamer or a YouTuber through donations. Wouldn't that be cool if YouTube allowed you guys to tip in donations just straight on the platform? Like, oh, let's choose Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum or Steam or whatever. Boom, right then and there. You don't have to hook it up to a Google Wallet, but you know YouTube's not going to do that because they're like, yeah, Google Wallet's the future. I don't know about that one. But pretty much if you're opening yourself up to a new customer base, there's more opportunities due to the fact that, hey, more people use Bitcoin every single day. Now, to get people who have never heard of Bitcoin or are unfamiliar with it to use it, you have to kind of get them interested with it. So you might have to use some different marketing strategies. One of the most common ones, is recently a lot of websites are doing, hey, you get a 5% discount if you use Bitcoin. So people who buy Bitcoin, they pay overpriced rates, but the people who are holding on to Bitcoin or earn Bitcoin or, you know, whatever, even if they're fine with paying the higher rates because Bitcoin rose from like $4,000 to $4,700, you know, they bought at $4,000, they're fine with that. Consumer saves 5%. The merchant is okay with that because they're hoping that Bitcoin goes up. The only problem is there's a lot of advantages to this. The main disadvantage, though, is let's say you buy a pizza, right? You as a consumer, you paid for that pizza, right? You guys know this story. If Bitcoin goes up, hey, one day that pizza might be a $20 million pizza. Fantastic. Do you think that pizzeria held on to the Bitcoins? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, there's so many decisions you have to make. Oh, well, now it just rose again for like the 10,000th time. I should not sell today. Yeah, it takes a lot of willpower to keep going, especially during crashes, dips and stuff. So merchants most likely want to sell that day. But what if, due to Bitcoin's fluctuations, you bought a pizza and let's say it was supposed to be $20, the merchant receives $18 in the end because of the fact that when they sold their Bitcoins, this isn't even including fees. This is not talking about that, which is a whole different problem. But then again, there's fees with credit card processors and all that. However, if we're talking about the smaller transactions, this is where Bitcoin falls behind because yes, you will pay a couple dollars in fees for something that's very small. But you never know what you get with Bitcoin. Maybe you lose $2 today, and then you lose 5 tomorrow, and then you gain 10 on the third day. It's always a strange little story with Bitcoin, but for some merchants, when they need to pay the bills immediately, it's like, I don't know. So is it going to take over just yet in its current state? No, but there's a lot of room for improvement. Anyways, I am going to open up my laptop here. Let's get into the article. See you there. Alrighty, so we got this article, Why Accepting Bitcoin is a Great Marketing Play by Mr. AJ. Okay, so I think the image could have been a little bit better, but you know, whatever. Are you among the many people who believe that Bitcoin is the new gold? No, I don't believe it's the new gold because gold is dead. No. Okay, so accepting Bitcoin can be a solid marketing play. Ooh, this is getting me excited as a marketer. May not be as simple as it sounds though. Oh, yeah, I mean, it's such a process to actually get everything set up. But as with anything, once you finally get it set up, then it's fantastic. So we read through the points here, and the biggest one probably that sticks out is talking up security. there's pretty much no way to have your wallet like breached, okay? No one can attack it unless they know your private keys, or they've seen they hacked your computer, whatever is going on, right? But there's no actual way to just pick a wallet and be like, okay, we're gonna break into this one and take like 10 million Bitcoins or whatever, right? So otherwise that would have happened to the biggest Bitcoin holders. But so there's two keys. There's the public key and there's the, oh, sorry, was it my friends? Hi, Frank. There's the public key and there's a private key. The public key, well, you know, the whole world can see that. And the private key, unless you give that away to somebody, you know, nobody can get into it. Only the person who has the private key is able to get into the wallet. So it's pretty easy to understand if you're a company. I understand that, like, if you run a cafe or whatever, this may seem a little bit different than what you were used to for the past 10, 20 years. But there was a good point made somewhere in the article, wherever it was. Whoa, that was like nearly a voice break or something. There we go. There are those companies that are still stuck in the past. You know who they are. They don't accept PayPal. Jeez, how can you not accept PayPal? Or, you know, those weird Apple Pay cards or Samsung Pay. Their website looks like it was built in 1999. No, but seriously, there's some companies out there. I used to run a marketing company, and I remember they did not care at all about their marketing strategy. They did not care about having a website. And me, I am a big judge personally. Maybe it's because I'm biased, but whenever I look up sushi or Bitcoins or whatever it is, I look at reviews, I look at the website, I judge their social media and their SEO. You know, they don't have to be perfect. I give A for effort in some cases, but there has to be something there, right? So you have to be a forward-thinking company, because if not, your competition will be, and that's why your competition is going to beat you. So you have to think about the fact that if you want to rise above everybody else, you're going to look cool if you have Bitcoin. If you accept it, awesome. If you don't accept it, well, maybe it's not a big deal right now, but in the future, when things change, you're going to fall behind, which isn't going to be good. But for now, you know, it's something to definitely look forward to. You're going to increase yourself to sales of whatever. Let's say it's, I keep saying whatever so much time. Sorry. Let's say you're selling a product or a service, anything really, and if you have a new audience suddenly popping up, you're enthralled by that. You're enthusiastic about it. Okay, fantastic. Let's say there's a seller who absolutely hates PayPal. Me, for example, buyer. I absolutely despise PayPal and similar companies due to the fact that I've lost money to them. There's a lot of people who have had locked accounts and lost money, and it's just not good. So I would prefer, in the future, using my Bitcoin wallet or Ethereum or sending Steam or whatever it is. And there we go, again with the whatever. Hold up, I'll do it for you guys. Whatever synonyms, there we go. I thought it would easily show up everything, whatsoever. Oh yes, the saddest words in English. Now we're getting distracted. Hold up. You're opening yourself up to a new audience. I mean, depends which niche you're in. If you're a restaurant or cafe, probably not, because people would still come in anyways. However, online, you know, you are getting a couple, let's say like an extra 2% people, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that can help out and be a nice bit of money there. You're going to have a leg up on the competition. You might open yourself up to a new audience, maybe if not now, someday in the future. You're going to have good security. You're going to have access to the young consumers. And in conclusion, it's just nice and easy to handle. But the thing is, you cannot fully own to Bitcoin because of the price fluctuations unless you're able to handle the price fluctuations. So that's why it's a nice little payment processing add-on. However, it should not be your primary, at least not for probably the next decade. But that's the article. And what are your thoughts on Bitcoin and where it fits into the business world? Well, my thoughts on Bitcoin, AJ, that's right, your name's AJ, is I absolutely think it's not going to succeed at all. It will crash. No, but Bitcoin's going to go up. Blockchain's going to go up. But even if Bitcoin does go down, even if it crashes, it burns, Facebook takes over, blockchain is here to stay, and this is the future where you might see cafes just beep, boop, boop, we're like holographic stuff, and you just do a simple transaction from one wallet to another, and there we go. All right, let's get back into the vlog. Okay, and we're back. My name is Mike Kubera. Thanks so much for watching this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. Share your opinions on here, and we shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Have a good one. Invest your money and live life to the best, or something like that.